Ik heb die hele dag mijn website gemaakt. Het is de website voor cutlery verkoop. I don't know how to say cutlery in Dutch. Bestek verkoop. So it is a work in progress in outfolding. Anyways, today is 178th day of mastering Dutch in 300 days. So, today let's do a bit of NOS news in Makkelijke. It is those moments when you're using the vocab and grammar that you have learned. At some point, you know the distinction and you would never forget. So, for instance, yesterday I was talking to my friend. Um, you're going to the gym. So I was saying, je gaat naar de sportschool. But it's actually not ga when you put yeah. So it should be je gaat. That when I was corrected, that was when I realized that I wouldn't forget that you would use ik ga and je gaat. Yeah, so that's these small moments should accumulate, and I'll become a master one day. Have I shared the screen? I stayed in bed all day. Minder ZPers. What's ZZP? Er zijn, er, er zijn steeds minder mensen als there are lesser people. There are lesser people die als zelfstandige aan het werk zijn. There are lesser people with work as a zelfstandige, the freelancer, I think. Zelfstandige. Independent, ja. Zelfstandig aan het werk. Het gaat om mensen. It is about a people who we call the ZZP'ers. Het gaat om mensen die wij ZZP'ers noemen. Deze mensen laten zich door bedrijven en huren. Oh. Deze mensen laten zich door. These people let themselves through bedrijven inhuren om er te werken. These people laten zich, let themselves through company inhuren om er te werken. These people let themselves by company rent them to work there. I think. How do you translate this? Laten zich door bedrijven inhuren. Bedrijven inhuren. These people are hired by companies om er te werken. ZZP'ers is een zelfstandige zonder personeel. It is people, het zijn mensen die voor zichzelf werken Het zijn mensen die voor zichzelf werken. Zichzelf. Himself. Oops. Second. Mastering Dutch. Zichzelf. I've also updated the Git, the repository where I store my vocabulary. So if you guys are interested, take a look. Zichzelf werken. He's just down there. Voor zichzelf werken, ze hebben zichzelf was himself. They have their own company. A lot of people are CGPers, are hired by a company. They work, they work, for example, in the construction, uh, the medical care company, het onderwijs, the education, and also in the media, working as a ZZP'er. Idea bij het werken als ZZP'er, the idea of working as a ZZP'er is that mensen kunnen werken bij verschillende bedrijven. Is that people can with work for different companies. De zelfstandigen kunnen ook zelf bepalen wanneer ze werken. Bepalen is decide, right? Yeah. The freelance worker can also themselves decide when to work. Bepalen wanneer ze werken. How would have other people thought of me if how would have been everyone thinking of me when I was always saying, yeah, ga naar. Uh, another grammar rule here that I see. So after wanneer ze, you put an infinitive, so werken. Zelf bepalen wanneer ze werken. Maar vaak, often werken ZZP'ers maar op een plek. But often ZZP'ers only work on one place. Maar vaak ZZP'ers, often self-employed, vaak werken ZZP'ers maar op één plek. Self-employed people only work in one place. Only work. Maar op. Ze doen dat precies hetzelfde werk. And they do that precisely same work. Ze doen dat. Ze doen dan. Ze doen dan precies Hetzelfde work. They do exactly the same work als mensen die as the people in vaste dienst zijn van een bedrijf. Vaste dienst. Vaste dienst. Permanent service. They do exactly what the permanent service guy would do. That means die regeling niet goed. Regeling. The government doesn't like that. Dat vindt de regeling niet goed. Because bedrijven betalen minder belasting voor een ZZP'er. Because the company pays less tax for the ZZP'ers than the person in permanent service. Vaste dienst. Fixed contract, I guess. En ook hebben mensen niet dezelfde rechten. And also, those people have not the same rights. En ZZP'er krijgt niet betaald als, yeah, I have the same thing. So in my previous company, there was a girl that who was employed as a ZZP'er. So she was registered through another agency that was supplying her. So the company was paying more to the agency, but at the end, I guess they were paying less because the tax was way less. So that's why they opted to employ her through the labor agency. And I was told that she doesn't have the same benefit, nor can get money if she calls in sick. ZPR cannot be paid if he is sick, for example. Sinds kort zijn er strenge regels van de Belastingdienst. Sinds kort zijn er recently kort zijn. Since recently. Ah, sinds kort zijn er strenge regels, stricter regulations, strenger regels, yeah, strenger regels from the Belastingdienst. Companies where ZZPers can do the same work as someone in the fixed contract can have a fine. Kunnen een boete krijgen. Belastingdiensten nu nog niet uit. Deelt. Shares. Die boetes. De fines. Nu nog niet uit. Is not yet issuing the fine. So, zo krijgen bedrijven de tijd om zich. What is zich exactly? Oh, himself. Okay. Himself, herself. Hij heeft zich verloren. Zij maken zich klaar. Zij zich voorstelt. Hij wast zich. Okay, zich is like themselves. It's zo krijgen bedrijven de tijd om zich aan te. Zo krijgen bedrijven de tijd om zich aan te passen. Aan te passen is adapt. Aan te passen. Zo krijgen bedrijven de tijd om zich aan te passen uh, aan de. When to use aan. Indicates an object. Two. Okay. And this gives enough time for companies to react to the new regulation. I guess it means that. Doordat. Because there are stronger control gaat worden aan steeds minder mensen als CCP werken. And there will be less people working as a CCP'er. They are choosing ervoor om in vaste dienst te gaan bij een werkgever. They're choosing ervoor is, what was ervoor again? Ervoor. Before, okay, before in fixed contract is given by the work giver. Guys, that was it for today. Dit is Sandra. Zij werkt eerst als zelfstandige in de ouderenzorg. She's Sandra. She started working as a freelancer in the ouderenzorg, the elderly care. That was it for today. I learned aan, used as pointer, zich, itself, himself, themselves, herself, whatever, herself, and zelfstandige freelancer. Thank you guys all for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow.